Hey guys, it's Fisayo here, and 2018 was an amazing year. I'm very grateful to every one of you watching my videos, and I'm grateful to all the 18 brands I've directly worked with this year. I'm also grateful to everyone who has supported me. Now, to kick things off, I started 2018 with a little over 3,000 subscribers, and we ended 2018 with 26,000 subscribers. Also, throughout the year, we made 42 quality tech videos which had 1.1 million views, and the channel has only 1.3 million views. So yeah, 2018 was very important. In January, the second video I made got to the trending page of YouTube Nigeria and YouTube Kenya, which was very huge. And in that same month, I was privileged to be selected among 7 Nigerians to go to the National Assembly to meet the Senate President himself, Senator Bukola Saraki, where we talked about how the Senate can interact publicly with the people, and also I brought up issues on gender equality as well. In February, I was privileged to speak among the brightest minds in media and technology in one of the biggest social media conventions, Social Media Week, and that was actually very amazing. And between the 4th of February and the 15th of March, I was featured on Bella Naija and the Net NG among the top 10 YouTubers in Nigeria that you must watch, and I was featured on Wine Naija's establishment list of amazing Nigerians. In April, I met Jumbo Yega in person.
Oh, Fisayo is a Nigerian boy from Fisayo.
And I made a lot of new friends that month. Then I also made the second episode of The Curious Creative with amazing Clef, who is a very talented photographer. In May of 2018, I was privileged to speak with a very large audience at the Eco Convention Center, and I spoke alongside Baby Fresh Maven, Debola Williams, JJ Omojua, Nancy Isime, among many others at the Home Advantage Africa Conference at Eco Hotel, and they gave us an award as well. On the 23rd in June, during my coverage in Dubai, I was privileged to meet directly with the managing director of Infinix Global, and I also met with the product designers as well. They showed us some prototypes, they showed us future release devices, and that was actually very amazing, you know, to have insights into what we could be expecting from Infinix devices. And during that same month, I also spoke at the British Council alongside speakers like Lasisi Elenu, Muiwa, who is the editor in Tech Points, and Adeshola, who is the editor-in-chief of Bella Naija as well. In July, on the 23rd, I was privileged to have been interviewed on the 37th page of Business Day's newspaper. We were actually in a newspaper. So we're featured on the Startup Digest column where I talked about YouTube and what I do. And I was also featured again by Business Day on their Spark Icons forum in a video. In August, we had more speaking engagements. I got a car and we had more and more TV features. In September, we hit 1 million views on the channel. And in October, we had our 4th TV feature of the year on TVC, where we talked about applications and how they're disruptive. And we also spoke on Silverbird TV, where I also talked about applications. We spoke on Channels TV, where I talked about impact of technology in Africa, and we also talked about applications as well. We interviewed the CEO of First Bank, the deputy managing director of First Bank, the head of communications, and a host of others. And in October, on the 23rd, I turned 23 as well. In November, I had my 6th speaking engagement of the year, where I spoke at the Digital Marketing Meetup Conference. The previous events were also the Lagos Digital Summit, the Expedition Conference. I also spoke at the Ibadan Polytechnic, all of which had very large audiences. In December, I was privileged to be nominated for the Future Awards Africa Prize for New Media, and in that same month, we got verified on Google, and I did my biggest collab yet with the largest tech YouTuber in UK, Mr. Who's the Boss, which also featured some of my friends, Eric, Misteki, and a host of others as well. If you haven't seen that video, do check it out. And that's how 2018 went. It was definitely my best year yet, and I look forward to 2019 for all of us. I wish you guys the best year in 2019. And I just want to quickly say something. I started in November of 2016. I thought it was a good idea to create tech videos for this space, and I wasn't really expecting much in terms of like feedback, but the feedback has been huge so far, and I really appreciate every single one of you again. I actually also invested a lot in creating my YouTube channel. I invested in gear, I invested in camera equipment, and although I'll say I was kind of expecting an immediate result, I didn't get anything immediately, but you know, I had the end in mind and I knew where I was going, so I kind of walked towards that. Although yes, it is a journey, I am not anywhere yet. I think we can still do better and better in the coming years. There's also this thing I always talk about called the blue ocean strategy. Essentially, there's a blue ocean and a red ocean. The red ocean is bloody. That's where the big sharks eat the small fish, and you know, there's competition everywhere. I like to think of the blue ocean like that unique space that you create for yourself. That space where you can fail, you can start, you can pick yourself up and go again. Essentially, you do not want to compete, you want to create something unique, you want to deliver value in a different way. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I wish you all a very fulfilling 2019, and I'll see you guys in my next video.